Warning! Messing with fireworks and pyrotechnics is extremely dangerous. The following video was performed by an experienced pyro under the supervision of trained professionals. Recreate or reenacting anything you see in this video is not recommended at all. But knowing you right there, you probably will anyways. So be very careful and safe. And remember, recreate at your own risk. It's not my fault. Alright guys, this is going to be a tutorial video on how I made the fireworks you saw on my Father's Day test and my other test launch video. There's a couple things you're going to want to get and a couple things you're going to need before you actually start this project. You're going to need some paper, like you can kind of see in this video right now. You're going to use this as a funnel. Any paper will do, construction paper, computer paper. I'm using just computer paper. You're going to fold it in half so you can funnel your gunpowder in that you get out of your sparklers in a second. Now for the container for your firework, you're going to want a toilet paper roll, paper towel roll, any kind of construction paper, something to make a cylinder out of or a cone shape, whatever you would like. But yeah, you're going to need something to hold it. And you're also going to need either duct tape, electrical tape, preferably electrical tape because it has a higher burn value to it than duct tape. Duct tape will burn a lot easier. Now for your gunpowder, you're going to want to use Morning Glories from TNT or online, anywhere you can get them. Or you can also order, you'll get a better product out of the bamboo stick sparklers or the metal stick sparklers you see on the right side. They have a lot more oxidizers, and I'm forgetting the technical term for them, but it has a lot more of that content that has a lot more burst potential and better controlled sparks basically. But Morning Glories will do, they just won't have such high velocity to them. Alright, we're going to get a little bit more technical here. This is what pyrotechnics call a gerb, or a fountain. As you see, you need some type of paper tube, some clay, but you don't need to use clay. You can use something around the house to use for a cap on both sides and for your nozzle. But if you really want clay, you can go buy clay, or you can even use kitty litter, get it wet, and it'll make a clay if it dries. But that's a lot of work for just our first firework. So you can go ahead and use cardboard or tape to go ahead and block off the other end and make some sort of choke, or a nozzle. The nozzle for the fountain will make it shoot at higher velocity and keep it shooting straight. And so yeah, also make sure the nozzle or choke isn't too small, or your fountain will just go off all at once and burst, which isn't very entertaining. Which, we're working on a small fountain, so you shouldn't have to worry about it because there isn't that many grams of gunpowder in them. So yeah, as you see, it's a very simple design here. We're not doing anything fancy. Alright, I went ahead and finished my tube with a stand. It's a little lopsided. It's not the best, but hey, it'll work. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It's your first firework. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to collect gunpowder. The first thing you want to do is take the stick out of your Morning Glory. We're going to be doing Morning Glories first because they're the most common. Take the paper off. You don't want too much of this paper, or else it'll just turn into a flaming fireball. And you're using cardboard, so you don't want any excess flame. So basically, first thing you want to do to gather your gunpowder after you have this tube in the Morning Glory, you could do a couple things. I like to break them, or you could unravel them, but the fastest, easiest way is to go ahead and unbreak them. I'm showing these are the ones you get from TNT. So I was making sure I was showing the correct one. So as you see, as soon as you pull the stick off, it already broke the top seal of the sparkler. And basically all you want to do to gather the gunpowder is just kind of pinch and roll like I am here. And it'll come out quite nicely. Pretty simple, as you see. The other method, which is the fastest way possible, is to go ahead and break them like so and put them in your firework. Be careful that you're doing it over the paper or over the firework so you can keep all the gunpowder. It's the fastest way, but with the least effects. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys kind of how to funnel your gunpowder into your firework. Be very careful. Make sure you have another piece of paper that's also folded to catch any gunpowder that drops. like so. You just kind of fold it back the way it was, take your firework, and it's kind of hard to show with the camera sitting down, so I'm going to have to make a vertical video here. Yeah, I need a tripod for this. So yeah, it's very simple. Just shake it and very slowly have all your gunpowder go into your firework. Simple as that. Once you have most of your gunpowder in your firework, you're going to want to make sure you use a stick. Nothing metal, preferably. Just a wooden stick will do. We can't use the dowel for this because it's very small. So basically, you just pack it down gently. Don't poke it too hard. You don't want it to have any excess pressure in there. Just to make sure everything's evenly down there, and etc. You want to do this kind of after every type of funnel you do with your gunpowder to make sure it's all nicely even in the tube. Very simple. Now for your bamboo stick sparklers, the bamboo stick sparklers look like this. They don't have any wrapper on them. They're basically just stick in a weird clay looking gunpowder. So basically, these are the ones that you're going to want to use. I don't know why I'm showing the stand here. I had this pre-recorded. Anyway, so basically, the easiest way to harvest this gunpowder is to basically take your fingers, make sure you touch a metal object before you do this so you don't static shock it. So anything metal will help you stay grounded. So basically, you just kind of pinch and roll it, and look how easy it is. A lot faster than doing the other sparklers, and this gunpowder is a lot more better. More better for our fountain fireworks. So, very simple, same concept. Get all the gunpowder off the stick, funnel it into your firework, and voila, you got your gunpowder. You can also smash it up a little bit, but be very careful if you want it more granulated. I recommend keeping some little bigger pieces in there. It'll give it more color, especially since the firework I use, or the sparkler I use, was green. So if you want green things shooting out, then you keep little decent size granules. Now this is going to be a short little video of how to fuse your firework now that you're done with your gunpowder. Assuming that you're done, you got all your gunpowder in. So basically, you take any fuse, you can get them from Fountains, Piccolo Pete's, or order them. I'm using this fuse from Piccolo Pete. First thing you want to do is get a tissue paper, toilet paper, anything. Rip a little piece off, nothing too big, but enough to get a nice little flame. And you're going to want to take your fuse and tie it in a knot, like so. This gives it more surface area to kind of light the little tissue paper on fire. So you take your tissue paper and wrap it around the knot end, like so. And after you got it all neat, you're going to want to slowly push it in with a stick, preferably nothing metal. I use a metal knife here, but it's okay. It's actually stainless steel. But there we go. Make sure it's neatly and as far as you can go without adding too much pressure to your firework and giving you enough fuse to at least get a little bit of distance. It shouldn't be too big of a firework here. But there you guys go. That is how to make a firework fountain out of just sparklers. And we'll do the finished product right now. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And have fun making fireworks and be safe. There you guys go. You successfully completed your first firework. Hope yours turned a little bit better out than mine. Mine was kind of during the day, so didn't have the best effect. Stay safe, guys.